Many monks and virgins have no idea of the different kinds of will which act in man. They do not know that we are influenced by three wills. The first is God's all-perfect and all-saving will. The second is our human will, which, if not destructive, neither is it saving. And the third will is the devil's will, wholly destructive. This third will of the enemy prompts man to do no good deeds, or to do them out of vanity, or merely for virtue's sake, rather than for Christ's sake. The second, our own will, prompts us to do everything to flatter our passions, or else it teaches us, like the enemy, to do good for the sake of good, and not care for the grace which is acquired by it. But the first, God's all-saving will, consists in doing good solely to acquire the Holy Spirit as an eternal, inexhaustible treasure, which is priceless. It's a pretty cool excerpt. Actually, it's an excerpt from On Acquisition of the Holy Spirit by Saint Seraphim of Sarov, but I believe in that excerpt he's actually quoting Saint Anthony the Great. I thought this was interesting because before I came to Christianity, I was, kind of enamored with certain other spiritual texts, the Bhagavad Gita being one of them. That's of, ancient Vedic tradition or Hindu tradition. It kind of teaches you to be detached from the outcome of your deeds, your works, essentially. It kind of teaches you to do good for good's sake and have really no concern for the reward that you receive. I thought this teaching was kind of interesting because ultimately the Holy Spirit is what kind of quickens us or brings us to life, energizes us spiritually. So to do virtuous acts for the sake of virtue, or to do good for the sake of good, we're still doing good, but we're essentially spiritually dead in the process. And I'd had another little brief stint looking into, European paganism, and it seems like pretty much all the actions they do, it's almost more it's of the second will, which is almost our human will to kind of achieve glory. It's this honor system to increase honor in our amongst our lineage and our life, our reputation. So it seems like Christianity, the acquisition of the Holy Spirit, doing good works for Christ's sake, which is essentially what this whole book is about, is how we acquire the Holy Spirit and how we are energized and become alive spiritually.